Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
So, you saw it a while back, but I've only just seen it for the first time recently. So we're taking it back a little bit. I recently watched Blue Ruin with a friend, and probably not the best movie for me to watch, and then go out and be productive in the world. You know?
Yeah, it was made by Jeremy Saulnier.
Saulnier.
Wow. Okay, Saulnier.
I'm
I
pretty
think that's
sure.
how you say it. Okay, sorry, man. I really like Green Room.
Yeah. So, I guess this is kind of his anthology series at this point. This seemed like, not that it's the same characters, but they kind of are from the same world, like the characters in this movie and Green Room. Because if I'm not mistaken, it seemed like he ended up not necessarily at the same bar, but the set was almost the same.
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about what the movie's about first before we actually dive into it. All right, so it's basically about a man that comes back home.
Right.
He's homeless, and
by choice.
Yes, yeah. By choice. He's homeless by choice, and he basically takes revenge on
the person who murdered his parents.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the story.
It's basically that's the long and short of it. It's a revenge story.
What makes this special?
But the thing is, he's kind of ill prepared.
I was gonna say that. What makes this special is that he's an amateur.
Yeah, he literally has no idea what he's doing. He just knows that this is what needs to be done, and I'm going to be the one to do it.
Right. Can I just say right off the bat, my favorite scene of dialogue was when he was talking with his sister at the restaurant.
And he's just like, oh shit, I didn't call the cops.
Yeah. And like little things too, they're talking about oh, I murdered the guy, who killed our parents, and then the dude behind him's like, hey, can I have your ketchup? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I little things like that. It's just,
so
it makes it realistic.
Spoiler warning now. This guy, his parents were killed, a few years back, and I guess he was right out of high school at the time when it happened or something.
Yeah.
So
it's been honestly, Xavier, I saw this in 2013. Yeah. I haven't seen it in a real since then. So
yeah, I'm giving the recap because I just watched it.
Yeah.
So he, I guess he was waiting for the guy to get out of prison.
Yeah,
and
I remember he drove up and his family was waiting for him.
Yeah. So he was waiting for this guy to get out of prison, and he was gonna take revenge on him. So he follows him around very, very obviously at that too, because when he's driving behind them, he's driving not that close, but they pull over and they go into a bar or something, and he keeps driving past as they pull over. He drove maybe 20 feet and stopped the car and came back while they were still walking in. I was like, dude, you can't do that. If you're trying to follow somebody and be inconspicuous, you gotta drive a little bit further, make sure that they don't see you coming. But so he kills the guy, and it was gory, but it was real.
It was kind of like the scene where in Green Room where the female character slices the dude up with the box cutter.
Yeah.
It's this director's violence is it's sudden.
Yeah.
It's just raw. It's not pretty.
No, not at all.
No.
Because, dude just jumped out of the stall and, slashed his throat, but, kind of missed. So, he just kind of, nicked him on the side of his neck, and, he was bleeding really bad, but, the guy just kind of looked at him and was like, no, fuck this, and, picked him up and started choking him. And it's
as he should.
Yeah, because that's what you would do in that situation.
Yeah.
It's what the fuck just happened? Okay, well, now I'm in fight or flight mode, so fuck it, I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, it was pretty up there, man. It was
but it is a very dour movie. Like, it's not that it's like hard to watch or anything, but it's just like you can't help but like feel bad the whole time. Because like Green Room kind of had me like on the edge of my seat because like shit was going down the entire time, but this movie was like very meticulous and methodical. Like they made sure to show this guy's thought process as he was like doing this shit. So like it was a lot slower than Green Room, and I appreciated it.
It's a very quiet movie too. Yeah, it was a very, very quiet movie. Green Room is in my top 5 this year so far. I don't know what I like better.
I'd say I liked Green Room.
You like Green Room better? I like. I thought this story was just as interesting.
Yeah,
in
I'd say it was definitely just as interesting, but perhaps not as well executed. But they're two very different kinds of movies.
And the movie's not bad either. Like I know you're not saying the movie's bad or anything. Like,
yeah,
it's a good movie.
Like Green Room is like thriller action, but this one is more so just kind of like a
drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'd give Blue Ruin probably like a 7.5, but for me like Green Room was like a 9.
I'd give it Blue Ruin from what I remember 8. I liked it. I really did like it. I remember it was, I don't know if it was in my top 10.
If I had seen Blue Ruin first, I probably would have liked it a little more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super...
Because, like, knowing what this director is capable of after seeing Green Room... I wonder what he's
doing next.
I'm not sure, but, like, as far as I know, like I said, knowing what he's capable of after seeing Green Room, going back and watching Blue Ruin is kind of like, you know...
So he has a movie called Hold the Dark. A wolf hunter tracks down a young child in the Alaskan wilderness.
And it does have the same guy.
Yeah, it has the same dude.
The main actor from Blue Ruin is also... he's a supporting character in Green Room.
Macon Blair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Macon Blair. Okay, so he has that, and then he has The Defection, which is a CIA hires a charismatic case officer from the Cold War era to track down a contractor who's defected to North Korea with a mysterious bag.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if this guy's making it...
Yeah, I'll definitely see it.
Yeah. I'd give it an 8. I'd give it an 8. I would say, like, to watch it again.
The cinematography is really good. I was kind of overloaded with the amount of blue in this movie. Because literally everything was blue.
Well, Green Room, there was a lot of green.
Well, yeah, I know. So, like, I get it, colors. But yeah, this movie was really good. It'll kind of leave you feeling pretty down after watching it.
Yeah.
Not nearly as broken as we felt after seeing fucking Green Room, but it has that same effect on you.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie. I'd recommend it, but like, watch it when you're planning on having a really good day the next day. Because if you're gonna watch it and like try and like I'm gonna have a good day after watching this movie, you're not. It doesn't work that way.
It's not a good first date movie.
No, not at all.
It's not a good first date movie.
So yeah, that's our episode for the week. We'll catch up with you guys next week, hopefully, and if not, we'll see you when we see you.
Bye.
Later.